Back with you, Monkeyball Quick Hits. After last year's videos, we had some friends, family, players, ballers ask us, why didn't you talk about XYZ? Well, we're going to do that, and we're going to do it because Monkeyball is on Facebook. We've got 119 fans as of now. We'd like to double that by the time Worlds is over. Yeah. That's ambitious. Yeah. Let's start. First question, Dan Keitel.
What's Dan ask?
Who are the most underrated and overrated ballers coming into MB6? This is a good question.
You want me or you first?
You know, I'll go. I feel like your opinion is worth more than mine, according to our audience. I'm going to take Megan McCool. If you're watching this, Meg, I think you've got what it takes. Listen, and here's what it is. She hasn't won a lot of matches. Megan McCool can take you the distance. She and Laura Roberts they played like an hour match, right?
They talked the entire time.
Well, that is a strategy. Mike Connell can tell you so.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
I mean, Megan McCool, you're one of mine. Joe Frushour, you're underrated, buddy. You're 24th in the world. I don't like that out of you. I don't like where you're placed there. I think that anybody coming up against you needs to have their eyes wide open, knowing that you are a definite threat. Those are my underrated players.
Underrated for me. Underrated means for me someone outside of the top 16 that I think can win.
Yeah.
Keith Hagan. I think he can definitely win it. Obviously,
he certainly thinks he can.
He got 4th last year. He puts in the work.
He definitely puts in the work by himself, all alone in his yard at twilight.
The second person I think could be underrated is Corey Fulton. We haven't heard much from him. He was at the World Championships last year.
Dude, I don't know who that is.
I don't remember who he lost to, but he lost to someone. But he beat me in a tournament last fall, and I guess that I just remember that. Bowler, another bowler. I think he was lefty too. So,
all right,
underrated. Corey Fulton has a chance.
All right, so now we're talking overrated.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate to get on him again. Just on his junk. Rex, you're number 1 in Group D, which is literally like Group Douche. It's just, you can just coast right through. Just coast right through.
Group
Michelle Salmon is going to absolutely rail that group. Buzzsaw.
Monkey stomp?
Monkey stomp. The other overrated player that I have is actually a group of players, and it's called Simoko. So that's what I have.
Oh, you are never going to be invited to their house.
I am never going to go to Alabama ever.
You have to go through Alabama to get to Florida.
But I don't have to go through there. I can fly right over it.
There we go.
I can fly right over it.
No friends there. Well, speaking on Simoko.
You're gonna take a side here? You're gonna actually like say who's overrated?
Overrated. I'm taking 2 from the Alabama crew. Scott Salmon. Until he beats someone from the north, I just don't know what to think of him. He's ranked 14. He's played 1 person in the top 16.
I feel like we should hold hands while we talk about how bad Simoko is, because like I mean.
Scott, you're overrated right now.
All right, who else?
The second overrated, Sean Damron. He's a buddy, but he's number 6. And I think 6 is a bit too high. Somewhere in the 12 to 14 range, I think is probably about right. But Sean is a little bit too high.
I like that pick. All right, so we have 2 questions left. How much do you have to practice to get into the top 10 of the world rankings? I'll take this one.
How much do you have to practice? Okay.
How much do you have to practice to get in the top 10? Well, Elaine, apparently it's as much or more than your husband. Right?
No, it's her son. It's her son. Sean. Sean is her son.
I don't know.
I assume you're talking about Sean.
I am talking about Sean. He's ranked number 6. I mean, obviously he practices a lot. He's got 7 career wins. He plays every weekend, if not on the weeknights, and every day after work, maybe before work. Does he not go to the gym? He just plays Monkeyball? His right arm is probably like this compared to his left arm, right?
Man, this is a week full of Simoko hate.
Hey, I've got the camera.
Here's my more general answer. Instead of focusing on Sean or anyone else, I think you have to be kind of a competitive person.
Yep.
I think you got to have some eye-hand coordination.
Yep.
And you just got to play some games. You just got to play some tournaments. You got to play some games.
Wise words from Kamish. All right, last question from Sean Damron. Oh, buddy. What is the ideal velocity to wrap one tightly on the 3-bar? Well, there are a lot of answers to this. My first answer, and you can follow this up however you see fit. My brother moved to Louisville last weekend. He's a physics teacher, and I neglected to ask him this question before he left. So I think, in my mind, that it's somewhere between 4 and 5 beers. Right.
The ideal velocity
that's
is
what they're
4
asking.
and 5
Velocity, 4 and 5 years, right?
I wasn't going the beer route.
Oh.
But let's just say this. I've seen Casey Frushour, who throws it high onto the 3. I've seen Andy Keitel line drive into 3.
Asian zing.
We're someplace in the middle. You're probably a little lower than I don't know if there is an ideal velocity. I just think
you got to feel it.
There's a trajectory. There's a right velocity that meets the trajectory, and I don't know what that is. You'll have to find it yourself. But that's with practice and playing games.
Become a fan on Facebook, and you can join in the conversation. That's all we got.